I am. My name is Erlita. I'm with the UIM. Myra gave me a beautiful resume earlier on, so thank you, Myra. And I'd like to thank you all for being here with the UIM with this gathering. The UIM. Why the UIM? Why not the UIM? The UIM has come a long way. It's come from a party that has started in a garage with
Can you hear there?
with two people that were passionate about making the country right. And those two people were Neil de Beer and Jacques Talliot. And they sat and they contemplated how this is going to make a difference and how we're going to make a difference in the country that is our home. And this is how it started. And my question, my message to you today, and a message that I'd like you to take to everybody out there, is stop being a draft sitter. You know, in the old days we could put our children on the wall and wait for daddy or mommy to come home. Nowadays, the way that our country is, we can't do that. We all live behind high walls with electric fences. We can't go and put our kids on the wall or our grandchildren on the wall. And I think this is something that we need to remember. How are we going to change our country if we are not going to stand up and do what is right? Who is going to do it? Who is going to save little Ryan one day and make little Ryan's life a better place? Only us. The adults, the grown-ups, the people of this country who care about this country. And that's a message I want you to take out to the people that are closest and dearest, and drive them and ask them and make sure that they become part of this political party. It's very, very important for the future and for your future. I'm going to hand you over to Chris. He's got some more things to say, and I'll catch you on the other side in a few minutes.
Hi everybody, my name's Chris.
Hi, Chris.
This is not Alcoholics Anonymous.
I've been giving myself away.
Why the UIM? It started as a movement. A couple of guys getting together, filling potholes, cutting grass, cleaning up the streets because the municipalities couldn't do it. And then it got decided to be a political party. We had 2 weeks before our first elections. We didn't know what we were doing. It's different now. We have a structure now. We have committees now. And we are growing. We are growing at a rate of knots that it's not only people that haven't voted that are joining the UIM. People are joining from other political parties because they have started to notice that we are not a little political party. We are not a movement. We are making headway. And it is growing in such a huge way. We are establishing branches all over the country. And hopefully we'll be able to establish a branch here. Today, anybody stick their hand up?
Yeah.
Want to establish a branch? We only need 20 people. Doesn't cost you anything. It just means you work as a team. That's what it is. We at head office finish our normal work days at 4:30 and then carry on with UIM work till 10, 11 o'clock at night. There is so much that is happening. There are so many initiatives that have been started from the Western Cape right up to Transvaal, Pretoria area. It is growing. It is no longer a couple of people sitting here and feeling disgruntled about how South Africa has changed and what can we do about it. We are here to make that change. So you got free food? I expect a branch. So Is the food good? Was the food good? Okay, I expect a big branch. So that is what the UIM is about. And like I said, it's growing. Everybody who's watched Neil on his lives, you've noticed that he's become extremely outspoken. I don't know how to, we start with a scenario of getting people together. We form a branch. From the branch, we get out to people. Some of us, these big men, some of us are good door to door. Some aren't. Some would say, you know what, I'm very good at fundraising, but I'm too scared to be a counsellor. Not everybody can be a counsellor. Not everybody is good going door to door. Myra, on the other hand, she'll push in every direction.
All rounder.
She's a champ.
All rounder.
She's a champ. You guys are all here because of Myra. And like she said, now more than ever, the UIM needs your support. Needs you to get out, spread the word, and grow this branch and grow the UIM. We are starting our 2026 campaigning now. So before any of the other political parties even think of starting, we need to get out there and get the job done. By the time I leave, I have a big appetite, so I'm getting hungry. By the time I leave, I'd like to establish a branch here in East London. Even if it's one branch, and then we will grow it. Thank you very much.
This is head office of the committees. So we have a number of committees that are part of head office. We have fundraising, we have outreach, we have analysis, we have the youth. I'm trying to think of all the committees. And
11 committees.
There are about 11 committees that we've got. We've got the pensioners, male vets. So we've got a huge amount of committees that we all part of. But when you look at our admin team, I need to give a shout out, first of all, to Neil for always putting his best forward. Neil has done absolute wonders. The man has pushed through all his hardships that he's been having. We've got Fatima, who wears the hat of our Deputy President and of our council in Johannesburg. She's mainly dealing with council work at the moment. Then we've got Jacques Talliot, who is actually a lawyer, and that's his day job, and UIM is his passion. So that's what he does, the UIM. So then we have Marla Zay in the head office. She does our membership, she does all our social media. And she's a mommy of 2 children with a full-time job. So her hands are pretty full and busy. We have Clara, who has come from another political party and found sense, and she's now with us. And she's an absolute, she's fabulous. She knows it all. She does our election committee. She does our training with all our candidates, the new people that have come in that need to be trained and trained as activists. Clara is the lady that she's with. We have Christian, who heads up the youth, and we've got Danny, who is he's
a labor lawyer,
yes. He does labor law and things like that. So Danny's part of our head office team. Also, fantastic gentleman. And he's also the deputy on the youth committee. So all these young people that are going to be 13 and up, we're looking at you. We're looking at your grandchildren to be part of this youth committee as well. So yes, and I just love the fact that we are here in celebration of a new chapter of this country. Because let's be honest, how did the DA vote go the last time? What is that GMU doing? We all know that there are complete cracks and havoc within Parliament at the moment. Besides the ANC and the EFF, and everybody it's a big mengelmoes, as they would say in Afrikaans. So you need to look beyond that and look at us as the UIN. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.